Hi, welcome to Magic the Chattering. I'm Alvin.
And I'm Nick. And the winner of our super secret giveaway from last week was...
Carrie Size Matter Slim.
Yeah, thanks for the comments, bro. If you want to win a super secret giveaway from us, just leave a comment in the video below. Carrie gets 15 ringgit store voucher from Spartan Games Arena. This week's top 5 stories are...
Starting with number 5. Pro Tour Breakout decks. So as we can see in the Pro Tour, the winner, eventual winner, Joel Larsen, Go Sweden.
Red deck.
Yeah, red deck. Now, he piloted a red aggro deck, right? And he was one of the 54 players in day 1 who piloted it.
Yep.
Now, out of the 54, the conversion rate was 65%. That means like 35 players made it into day 2 with this red deck.
That's pretty
Which is quite a big amount, right?
Yep.
Which is quite high. So tell me, what does this deck do?
Well, it's a classic red deck wins. The thing that made Joel Larsen's listing way more awesome was the fact that he paired Abbot of Carol Keep, the red Snapcaster Mage, with 14 1-drops. That way he can just, on turn 3, Abbot of Carol Keep, get a 1-drop, and then just continue putting pressure onto the board. Besides that, the fact that he's playing 21 burn spells, 4 of it being Exquisite Firecraft, means there's now 8 ways you can deal 4 damage. So stuff like Crossroad Crucifix, which used to be a problem before this, no longer.
How would you say would be a way to beat this deck?
Simple, just board wipes and life gain. As long as you can clear the board and gain some life, you're good to go.
So the second breakout deck we're talking about would be Joel's eventual finals opponent, which is Mike Sigris from Team Channel Fireball. He and his teammates actually piloted a blue-red artifact deck. It's a really sweet build. Let's take a look at the deck. Now, 33 players in day 1 played this deck, and a staggering 85% of them, 28 of them made day 2.
That's huge, man.
That's a huge amount. That's probably the largest we've seen of any Pro Tour.
Yeah.
What makes this deck tick?
I think it took like the main themes from Magic that was introduced in like Magic 2015, and then paired it with like the continuation of it in Magic Origins. Stuff like Ensoul Artifact, Sharpener Blast. People have been like dabbling with it all along, but the moment that you get stuff like Hangerback Walker, Whirler Rogue, and like Chief of the Forge, that just pushed it over the board.
Easy. So again, once again, like this deck, there were 2 of them in the top 8. So again, probably a deck we'll see in the coming months.
Most likely game day weekend.
Most likely game day weekend. Now tell me, how would someone beat this deck?
So board wipes and artifact destruction. Stuff like Destructive Revelry and Smash the Smithereens. You can just pinpoint, take out the most important things in the deck, and then that's it.
So there you have it, the 2 breakout decks from us. Now we'll go into number 4, Pro Tour Hidden Gems. So we had a lot of breakout decks from the week.
Yeah.
But there were definitely a few hidden gems as well.
Of course, yeah.
Alright, so we'll be looking at 3 of them. First of which is a green-white Constellation deck by Kyle Borgemis. Let's take a look at the deck. So, Kyle Borgemis' green-white Constellation deck. As we can see here, there are a ton of enchantments.
Oh yeah.
There's a ton of spells that help with enchantments as well. So, let's take a look at the heart of the deck.
The heart of the green-white Constellation deck is actually Herald of the Pantheon. Not only does he make your enchantments cheaper, he also gains you 1 life whenever you cast an enchantment.
Not only that, we also have the card draw in Eidolon of the Blossoms and Crucifix inside as well, getting you a huge
3
card
mana,
advantage.
3 enchantments,
mana.
that's just obscene.
I mean, it's playing 27 enchantments, so the chances of you getting
it's pretty high.
A buttload is quite big.
The fact that it gives you quality as well within the 6 cards you have a look, it's just, for 3 mana, it's just obscene.
So we'll see how the deck wins.
The main combo for the green-white Constellation deck basically is Sigil of the Anti-Throne and your buttload of enchantments. That's about 24 enchantments in the whole deck, just to like trigger Sigil 1 after another, making 4/4 angels into 4/4 angels. Your plan B is, if it still doesn't work, you can just cast Starfield of Nyx, which animates all your enchantments into like XX according to the casting cost, and just whack for 20 in 1 turn.
Yeah. Another breakout card from this deck is Frontier Siege. Now it has like dual role in this deck.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
One is as a mana ramp, and number 2 as removal as well, since you're coming in with 4/4 angels. you can kind of pinpoint target any other creature on the field.
Yeah, the fight option once you get a 4/4, every time you get a 4/4 angel, just makes the deck pretty strong.
Okay, the second deck we'll be talking about is Andrew Cunio's blue-red mill deck. Looks like he has gone back to his roots.
It's like he never stopped playing control. As you can see, his win condition this time around is Sphinx Tutelage, which is a better millstone, and it's powered up by
20 draw spells. And this deck is all about Sphinx Tutelage and draw spells.
And triggering Sphinx Tutelage again and again and again and again.
With more draw spells. Now, apart from Sphinx Tutelage, his other win con would most likely be Jace Vryn's Prodigy.
Yeah.
Where, you know, Jace's ultimate would be to mill his opponent.
So, plan A, mill. Plan B, mill.
Right, so deck number 3 is Luke Mulcahy's Jund Delve deck. I'm sorry, sir, for butchering your name.
Mulcahy?
Mulcahy.
Mulcahy.
Maybe. Okay, so the heart of the deck would be...
This is a very innovative listing, I have to say. Yeah, we went from milling to self-milling. Using self-milling spells like Commune of the Gods, Satyr Wayfinder, and Gather the Pack, Mulcahy wants to like populate his graveyard and then just delve into like big monsters like Tasigur, Gurmag Angler. Heck, he even plays Flamewake Phoenix from the graveyard. It's
that seems to be his the only thing that's red, I guess.
Yeah, so it's effectively a green-black deck splashing red, making it Jund Delve. I'm just happy with the fact that he's playing Fall Anguish. I mean, in this meta right now, this is how you beat the meta.
It could be. Well, then that's it. So that's our hidden gems from Pro Tour Magic Origins.
Yep. Next up.
Number 3, Commander 2015 Stealth Announcement.
So, Gen Con turned out to be crap after all.
WotC? WTF WotC?
Yeah, man. I thought like you guys were gonna have a panel at Gen Con.
But besides that, WotC decided to come out with a Commander 2015 Stealth Announcement. Again, nothing, no...
Ninja style?
Yeah, very ninja, very weird.
Tell me, what's new, Commander 2015?
So, Commander 2015 is slated to be released in November.
Alright.
Now, this time around, they'll be going with 5 enemy colored commanders.
It's pretty cool. Enemy colors have been underrepresented over the blocks, so it'd be nice.
Quite a bit. I think a lot of people have been wanting, you know, enemy colored commanders.
Are we going to see the usual, like how they did for Commander 2014?
I think we may see the usual. I mean, as usual, they would have, or they should have, 2 new commanders for each enemy color. Probably 1 returning commander, maybe in 1 color or, you know, in enemy colors again.
Nice.
Again, 100 cards. They are going again with the 10 tokens.
Oh, cool.
Right. So instead of having like 3 foil oversized cards, they're just going with 1 oversized card right now.
So they're doing away with what they used to do in like Plane Chase and the old commander decks. Now they're following what they did in 2014.
They're following exactly what they did in 2014.
Cool.
So again, 15 new cards, 55 in total. So I think we are looking at maybe 5 new cards spread out across all 5 decks.
I'm looking forward to the next Merfolk card. I wonder what's going to make Merfolk strong this time around.
We'll see.
Next up.
Number 2, Planeswalker Points, Multiplier, Multiplies.
Multiply. So, this was announced sometime during Pro Tour Magic Origins. What do you think, bro?
Basically what it is WotC sanctioned
Premier level events?
Premier level events, you know, alongside of like Grand Prix. You know, I think it allows people, you know, it gives more incentive for people to join these type of events. As we can see here, like for example, if you're going to take, let's take example as one of the bigger ones would be the Star City Games.
SCG, yeah, Star City Games.
Series circuits, I guess.
Open series, yeah.
Open series, yeah. So you have like, maybe the qualifiers would come in with like 2 times Planeswalker points.
Yep.
The finals of that series would come in with 4 times Planeswalker points.
So what happens is every quarter they have an open series which leads up to a big tournament.
Yeah.
Right? So the one that happens every weekend is now going to have 2 times Planeswalker points?
Well, it implements it, then it's this is going to be the way.
Pretty awesome. And the invitationals at the end?
Invitationals at the end, again, this is up to WotC's discretion.
Yeah.
Like certain invitationals would give you a Pro Tour invite.
Damn.
So again, they're integrating this into the bigger scheme of things. So now you're gonna have stuff like the Star City Games Open being more along the lines of Grand Prix, leading up to a Pro Tour.
I'm like super jealous, man. I mean, like, Americans get everything, yo.
Well, again, you see, maybe this would actually start things rolling, here in Asia.
You could see a return of the Malaysian Open Series, or even the Southeast Asian Magic Open Series. Yeah.
Well, stay tuned for that.
Next one.
Number 1. Organized play schedule for 2016. So it was announced in Pro Tour Magic Origins, like the entire schedule for 2016.
It's pretty awesome.
It is. So let's take a look at the Pro Tour schedule first. So as you can see here, the first one would be schedule.
Right.
The first one is Pro Tour Atlanta.
Right.
That's gonna be the second expansion after Battle for Zendika.
Right.
And as you can see, it's modern. So what does this imply then?
Implications would be that the Battle for Zendika block will have awesome stuff for modern.
Most definitely. Which would imply
Flashlands are coming back?
Flashlands are coming back! Flashlands are coming back. Flashlands are coming back. Hopefully.
So
you want to bet a pack?
We shall see.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet a pack of like Battle for Zendika Part 2. It's gonna have Flashlands.
Let's see.
This is on camera, guys.
Apart from that, as you can see, the other schedules are in April and in August and October. Now, this would reflect when they'll be releasing the new sets. Now that they've gone off with the core sets anymore, they're no longer going to be any core sets. So the new sets are going to be released at this time. So it's actually a good indication of.
I mean, if you look at the past 2 years, once they started renaming the Pro Tours after the name of the products, now the schedule indicates that by April will be Pro Tour of the new block, the first set of the new block, and by August there'll be the Pro Tour of the closing of the new block.
In October would be the new block.
Yeah, which is also that's why you can see it's standard. So must be pretty awesome for standard then.
It would be a good time. It would be quite exciting to see this new
rotation style. It'll be pretty exciting to check out the new rotation style where now every time a new block rolls around, it rolls out the last block. Or is it the last expansion? I'm still confused. I can't wait for 2016. And Pro Tour Honolulu, I hope I qualify for you, bro. Yeah.
So apart from that, we're looking at the Grand Prix schedule as well.
Yep.
Looks like there are quite a number for the Asia Pacific region.
Basically, they announced 48 dates for GPs next year. This is less than they had for 2015. But the basic idea is they want to care more about quality instead of quantity.
Right.
So in Southeast Asia or Australasia, there's about 12 dates for 2016.
Alright, so we'll have like the GPs in Japan. There are about 4 of them.
Yep.
2 of them in China, 1 of them in Chinese Taipei, 1 of them in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Woot woot.
And we're gonna have 2 in Australia.
2 in Australia.
2 in Australia.
Yeah.
So and looking at the formats as well, they're quite varied. We're gonna have formats in Legacy. We're gonna have Team Sealed, Standard, Modern. So it looks like
across the board.
Quite across the board, quite a good spread of events going on next year.
Start planning your, start booking your tickets, planning your accommodations. It's gonna be an awesome year for Asian Magic, yo.
Okay guys, that's all from us for Magic the Chattering. That's been our top 5 stories of the week. And stay tuned to our next episode every Thursday.
What do you think of this week's episode? Tell us in the comments below.
And if you like us, subscribe. Signing off.